Okay, hello and welcomes to back. I'm gonna go with new game. Playline? What the fuck is a playline? Alright. Alright. What's going on?
More brigades! Gorwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them! Shoot him! Gorwin! Oh, knock it down!
I missed. The fuck you talking to? The hell do I keep missing? God damn it. I hit them easily last time.
You're not up to it.
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line! You fuckers! That's it! Let's hope this slows them down. Attack! This one! Stop that! Fuckers! Godwin! Draw your sword and follow me!
Dry devil. You're slow, Dry. Rather dry. You're a little slow, Dry.
Knock it down! Fucking Wenceslas!
Let me kill that fucking idiot.
Come and help him, this bastard! Get away from me!
Look, it's crap on. It's Hans crap on.
I've been hit. I don't.
All right. This is
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the chopper!
all right. Let's see. So then, like 3 weeks earlier, we got killed by people. Let's skip this part. Skip part. And we've got Several weeks earlier. Oh, okay.
Sir,
So presumably the game is going to take place leading up to Hans getting shot there. There's a deer in the meadow, which I didn't notice before. Pretty.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a horse. I don't miss nothing.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
It's too bad that you can't take screenshots
Stand a chance against them.
in cinematic mode.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Skip part.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa.
But he's not
And
impressed.
unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my
Well,
master
yeah, but
is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop...
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
I'm a soldier.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
All right. This might be what I screwed up last time. By choosing speech, you will try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skills. Or try appealing to your noble appearance. Am I well dressed in armor? I'm not sure. Looks like 16 is the best option.
You want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place, as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
Okay, I think that went better that time. Yeah, that weird look in his face when he's got his mouth open. I don't know what's with him.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point.
I think he's setting them up.
I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn?
What he's referring to there?
At least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you,
Right.
and sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
He's a creep. He's creepy.
Come on!
Go away, Russ. You'll get nothing from me.
All right. Stupid whiskers.
Henry! Hey! Call off that mutt of yours.
Mutt! Heel! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
This poor guy dies.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rat?
No, I never was. That's why oats, besides. And I'm...
And you take...
Don't make whenever they need. The only thing that I hope none of the...
Oh, I bet I...
We... But we've... And I know that clever folks can...
One sm...
Aye.
Listen.
That I've got work, Hen.
Wouldn't you swap...
Thank you.
Come on, Conrad.
Let's get that weighted dice. That die.
Throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an...
I see you've got dice set up.
Sure.
I heard you...
Fortune.
All right. Let's go ahead and do this.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
It's always Henry's turn first. We've got 500. It's a good start. He's got 750.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
I've got 300. Or 1.
Well, you're not afraid of anything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? If I was you,
Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I used to do that in the first game, too. He wins.
Wonderful.
That's just great.
You can.
All right.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
6. Looks like he's got a bunch. I mean, he's a win. That's a win.
No, that's as far as I go.
Oh, I got 1,000. Good. Oh, I got 2,000. I got to be very careful not to hit F after this.
I can't be. Damn your eye. Ah. Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
Got your ring.
Seems tankard. I want that.
You bet. Will you give it?
What will you give me?
Well,
All right.
yeah.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Here, mate.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate. Rolled a few, eh?
No.
There you go, pup. Renew cap on.
Henry.
Hey, Conrad. One.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
But I handled it well, huh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation.
There, he's not mad at me this time.
He even apologized to us. If Hanosh had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in
Jeez.
the mood for that after riding so long?
Kiss my ass and stretch
Certainly.
limbs with
So
swordplay.
Eh? Eh?
This game has gone gay,
All right
hasn't
then.
it?
Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we...
Let's save...
Oh.
Keep them. You've got armor. Here's a practice. Have that ready.
All right. All right. Let's do this.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Ready.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Ah. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
No, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. You want to wear me down like that? I'm still as fresh as a daisy. Is that the best you can do?
I don't get it. You can chain attacks by pressing the attack button again while your first attack is still in progress. Okay, so just spam the button? Like, okay, that's what I'm doing. That's great. Cool.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Hey, Aurora.
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Just hold down on the block button.
Nice. That's the way. Good. That's the way.
Strange.
No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. Nice, Henry.
How's it going,
Nice.
Aurora?
But what
You
about
know
a
anything
riposte?
about this game?
Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Nice. Well, hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's
What's
best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right.
What's so
But what
funny
if I
about
want
it?
to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
Hit his unprotected side.
Nice. Nice work, Henry. Slow. Nice. All right. I get it. Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100?
A training duel where nothing I just learned works. Don't want to bet.
To hell with wagers.
Oh, afraid are you? You know how it'll end. But suit yourself. We'll fight without a wager. Let's go.
How about playing ranked?
Off to a good start.
No, why can't I move?
Nice block. Let sparks fly. Now that's what I call swordplay. Don't hold back.
Ow! Kurva!
Kurva. Kabob. Fuck.
Now that's what I call swordplay.
Kurva!
Something appeared on screen and something appeared on screen again, but do you think I can look at it? I'm too busy staring at the center of this star.
Ow! Kurva!
Block.
How come I can never do anything to him? Why doesn't he ever give up?
Fuck me!
Fuck that.
How do you do it? How What are you
This
doing?
is a hell of a long fight.
Go for it!
Fuck me!
Something appeared on the screen, but I can't look at it. I did it! Alright.
I yield! Enough! Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! It's just as well we didn't have a wager on it. Woo! Oh, let's go and eat. I need to sit down for a bit after that exertion.
Yeah, don't worry about it, buddy. Yeah, I was just joking because you said LOL. I was playing ranked in Laugh Out Loud. So I was like, what's so funny? I know. I'm really, really, really clever. Yeah, exactly. Pretty game at least? You mean LOL or this one? This is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I really liked the first game. One of my favorite games is the first game. And this just came out today. And I'm just pretty much in tutorial here. There's Mutt, the dog sit, and what else? I've already played this bit, but I died coming up here, so I just wanted to start over because I felt like I had no idea what I was doing.
Who won, gentlemen?
Well,
Last time,
it's not my
Hans
day.
Capon
Drinks
won.
in the tavern will be on me, so I hope you'll go easy on me. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
How did it actually end
That
up?
time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
But yeah, this game
So much
looks
has
really
happened
good, huh?
since then. It feels like an eternity.
Pretty.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats?
Holy
What's
moly.
this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have
Decent
shot a
grub.
hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Oh, to drag you out. So I'm pretty sure these are like helping me establish my base skills here, so vitality seems good. Although so does speech. But so does vitality.
And if he hadn't started acting like a twat, he could have carried on with us until dawn.
He'd have to get his brain
Dawn.
out of his crotch for that.
But I still can't figure out how you didn't have a sick head after. Mine was ringing like a church bell all day.
It seems I'll have to give you some lessons in the art of drinking.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. Nothing happened with Therese. Brave.
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye.
All right. We
Where
narrowed
were
in.
you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
And we want stealth. I was there the whole
In the
time.
camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where?
Doesn't this guy look familiar to you?
I was going
If you see it.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Unfortunately, we have this QTE here.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
Should just let me
Summed that
take
up
time with the
nicely.
dialogue
But yes,
options.
that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
And then we choose sword.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about
Istvan
other
Toth.
things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well,
I think you're
I
sick
wouldn't
of
wanna
hearing
be
about my
Istvan.
dead dad.
enough. Otherwise we'll be... It's complicated. No offence.
Who'll help me tomorrow with
We rock.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you'll know. There'll be a feast at the...
anyone for...
No thanks. I'm a
We can't turn...
Pardon me, but I've already listened to all that just earlier.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
Go and strip. Go for a swim.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak close.
We hear girls singing.
Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
I giddle.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Funny thing is, if I was doing that and a stone was thrown in the water, I'd be like, oh, a fish jumped or something.
What is this racket here?
It worked.
Wouldn't go and look. Or I'd be like, oh, a frog jumped, I guess. Lead the way. I don't understand why this is marked as an R.
But carefully.
Really don't. What's the R stand for? Maybe different objectives within this one? Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We wouldn't be on R yet, would we? Holy. Did you see that? Hallelujah.
Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, klient pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Damn, Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're a...
Our friends get murdered. Guy on the horse saves the woman from being raped. Even though he's the bad guy.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor!
In the first game, he can't swim.
We'll cut them up on the other side!
That's why he's like, I just learned just now. Alright, so now we're on the shore. I've got a wound in my back from being hit with an arrow.
Interesting.
The hair icon under combusting is happening right now. You can find main menu under help behavior indicator. Okay. Help. Behavior indicator. Here we go. To search. When something suspicious happens, people will search the area around them. As long as you don't behave suspiciously, you're safe from pursuit. If a crime is discovered and you're found to be the perpetrator, people will try to track you down. When somebody spots you, they will first try to recognize you. What? Oh yeah, okay. The level of recognition is indicated by the hare's ears. Cool. Once you're detected, the observer will move closer to detect you. The hair icon will alert you if you are detected. Confrontation. If you're found in a place you aren't supposed to be, you may be kicked out. If you're seen committing a crime, people will try to report you to the guards. You can be arrested or otherwise confronted for your crimes. If you're in combat but there's no immediate threat to you, in such situations, you can bandage or heal. You have to decide whether to fight or flee if you're in this thingy. Okay. Ooh, crime and punishment. Committing crimes has consequences. If you get caught by the guards, they'll want to punish you. You then have several options. You can pay the fine. You can accept punishment, convince the guard, or run away. F will display a list of your crimes. If you accept punishment, you can go to the pillory. You'll spend a few days in the pillory. and the public humiliation will make it temporarily difficult for you to deal with people. Caning, you'll be caned, which will take a toll on your health and will make you weaker for some time. Branded. The executioner branded you on the neck. Until the wound heals, people will treat you like a criminal. Execution is reserved as punishment for the most severe crimes and will spell the end of your earthly pilgrimage. Only a recently branded criminal can be executed. Shop we won't look at right now. Oh god, the haggling system, I forgot about that. Alchemy basics, oh god, the alchemy table. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do alchemy again. It's too soon. It's been years, but it's too soon. Might as well squat now.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the guard.
We can't go this way. Go around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacra! He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You want us to think they can
Get
swim
to
all
work.
the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish
Now.
on the other side.
Snuffling about in the pitch black. When all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catching two naked men in the bush is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here. Stand still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere. in
Run!
the back.
Quick!
Why are we moving down instead of being high up? Just can't see shit from up there.
You going?
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the
Quick.
rocks.
Kurva! They're playing into the rock. Hurry! On around! We'll catch them at the top.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Let's go.
Here! Take cover! Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Come here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
What a weird idea. To send me with the wound.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Am I going the right way? I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Go back? This is brutal. If they spot me again, I'm just gonna die again.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that lucky idiot...
This is retarded.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Oh my god.
They must be mad.
Alright, I think it worked. I think this is where I'm meant to be. Maybe. Or not. Shit. Some guidance on the map would be good. Quick, where the hell am I supposed to go? That guy won't budge. The fuck?
go without my hose.
Is that your what? I don't know what to do. I can't go that way and I can't go this way and there's no other options. Go through there? No, can't go anywhere. This is stupid. I'm trying to avoid detection, but if I go that way, I get spotted, and if I go that way, I get spotted, and there's nowhere else to go.
No, they'll spot me here.
And this rock throwing mechanic doesn't seem to be working. I just don't get it. And I was already playing this part and I died during it. But I found Hans. And we started running out. It's just that I had two people chasing me. Get right here and I'm in a fight. It's stupid. So I just die no matter what? In the tutorial? I don't like this at all, this part. Fucking in a maze.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy.
Let's go get back and get him. Somebody coming.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot What?
Why is he fucking coming at me? You're supposed to go in the direction of the rock? A dead end, nice. Kill this fucker? Like, stealth?
Huh? Pray for a quick death, you bastard! Ha!
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
I don't know. But they must have come this way. What?
This time I'm gonna try and kill this guy, because it looked like I was able to knock him out. He didn't come right at me this time, I threw the rock.
I'll show you.
Alert! To arms!
Oh look, it's this place again. Hey guys.
You can't run.
This is very annoying. What's even worse is that I actually found my way out of here the first time. Just accidentally.
Path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
It's this way. Yeah, here's where we're supposed to leave. This is the right way, at least. Where's Helms? There he is. So that couldn't have been easier.
Hurry. We'll climb down here to the water before they find us. This way!
Dumb. Let's go.
Hurry! We'll climb down here to the...
You're
What?
in for an arse kicking, you
Supposed
piece
to
of
kill this
shit.
guy?
Christ!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster.
That's funny.
You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry.
Yeah, it looks great.
Thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you
But yeah,
dropped
these
out of the
two are
sky
both
like a
average looking.
shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you.
Oh my god. Why is he
Broke your
naked?
fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
Completely naked. Why?
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look
Seems like
after
a bug.
himself.
Because he
We've
had
got to
armor on.
disappear.
If that's the guy I was
Come
fighting.
on, I'll help you up.
I think you could even see his ball sack. Fortuna.
How are you holding up?
Not bad.
It's not so bad.
The forests in this game look... Well, they looked great in the first one. And I imagine they will in this one as well.
Henry, what are you staring at?
An army.
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come.
Bianco. Skalitz was his hometown in the first game that got raided. And his parents got killed.
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Easy, Henry.
Hurry. What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind. I'll go with you. No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir
For
Roger.
Christ's sake.
If anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
Alright. It's pretty neat.
Henry, focus.
That's his mum and dad.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Bugs.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry,
Goodness.
wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
Linden.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light! Look!
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We...
Just thinking there's probably a graphics driver I should have installed.
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Hans.
Got you, horse.
Uh-oh.
Think against
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
That's his ma. This is all quite cinematic. This is all flashbacks from the first game.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
He's been damaged as well. You discovered your bed. I guess this is our base.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Uh-oh. What happened to him?
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
What about that cutthroat?
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse.
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best.
Already?
But I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Bushenna's?
Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points. Due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. That's because I was OP in the last game. So they have to start you all over again, which is a cool way of doing it, I would say. You're bleeding. Depletes your life. To stop the bleeding, open inventory and apply enough bandages.
Bleeding.
Use. Oh yeah, I kind of remember this mechanic. You want 100%? We need 4 bandages. Good. We good?
I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Alright, we're hungry. Grab something to eat. Open your inventory. What? Got no food. But she said we can get some. From the pot here. Pour a potion. Oh, into the pot, I see.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
But she said she had other foods. Be curious to eat other foods. She said, sound like she said they were outside though. I don't know why you'd leave food outside. There's the corpse and with a dog around it. Oh, he's awake.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bajana too.
Christ on a cracker.
The bandages are still quite fresh. I won't have to change them till evening.
I feel like that dog might attack me, though. A boar. What we got here? Oh, save your schnapps. This mechanic, this is the only way you can save in the game. Save in the game. The game saves automatically during important moments or when you quit using the save and quit option in the menu. You can also save by sleeping in your bed or by drinking some save your schnapps. Can I just eat these off the table? Gotta pick them up first. Bread looks good. So now we got foods. Foodings. Let's eat bread. And cheese. And an apple. And we reeky. Guess we stink. Interesting. Nourishment is 81, so another apple. That's a lot of food. A whole loaf of bread. A wedge of cheese. And 2 apples. And he's still hungry.
Well, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
This is alchemy in the game. And it's very complicated. You actually have to take ingredients and like put them in a mortar and pestle and grind them and put different liquids in here and boil it and yeah. So yeah. The compass located at the top of the screen will help you navigate the world. Do I not have any clothes? I don't have the tunic on, or... There, now it's on. See if I can sneak up on this dog. It's a growler. Dog's nice. Crab body or loot? Let's loot. What you got? Miner's hood. I assume these little drops mean they're covered in blood, which is cool. Because I can't just put on clothes from a dead body without them being bloody. Don't think I want a torch. Ooh, what's this? A sword?
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Suppose so. Drinking water. Something should tell me how much nutrition it provides, I guess. You're not wearing a pouch? Let's eat a raw onion, shall we? What the hell? Oh. Oh, wow. It's cool. Nourishment +2. Let's eat a raw onion. bad I can't see the description of the food and how much nourishment I have. At the same time. What do you mean I'm not wearing a pouch? Oh. Okay. He's having a real feast. A real feast. So what happens if we grab body? And we got some other clothes now too, don't we? Okay, that's equipped. This isn't just any piece of cloth, it's a sacred part of the miner's dress and Yakker traditions. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food into. You can then quickly consume these during combat. Maximum number of slots you can have is 4, but not every pouch will allow you to use all of them. What does that mean? If you have a marked item that can be placed in the bag, you can place it as follows. E, activate slot selection. I don't know what this is talking about. In practice, it would probably make sense. Interesting. A work axe. What? W or S to change the slot. Okay. I've got the axe and sword then. Neat. Shall we kill Growler? Just joking. Metal. Oh yeah, one of the things that I need to do is clean myself, huh? Right after we pick some nettle. Can we pick this stuff too? Marigold. Pick it all. Let's pick it all. Presumably I'm going to have to do this anyway. When I inevitably get my alchemy lesson from this woman. St. John's wort. Technically, Henry should know all his alchemy recipes. I guess these forget-me-nots are not pickable, but they're pretty. There you go. I like these flowers IRL. Demure. Yes, I think so. I'm not quite sure what that word means, like the actual definition of it, but it sounds right. Demure. Dainty. Dainty and fancy. Don't want to travel too far outside of here. Here's the bucket we should probably wash in. Wash myself.
I feel like a new man.
As clean as you can get in a trough. Splash. Oh, what was that? Show yourself to Bozhina. See what we look like. Oh, the bloodstains are gone from... Oh, no, they're not. Are they? Yeah, they're just muddy. So, let me just see if I equip this and then wash myself in the trough. Yeah, the bloodstains are gone. Imagine being able to take out dried blood with water. Let's see if I wash this. Well, looks better. My charisma is 1 with this outfit though, and with this it's 4. And with this, it's 3. Potions. See, I wonder if I have to learn all my potions over again from last game, because I guess you could say that the fall made him forget all his potion recipes. What are the things that I need to find? I think Belladonna was super important in the first game. This too, maybe. Comfrey. It's only 16 herbs. Hey, Poopy. Hey, Poopy. Present myself to her. Eat from the pot. Probably gonna make us stuffed. Oh, look, I am stuffed. Right here. Overeating. I've got 107 nourishment. What does overeating actually do for us, though? Or do to us? Should be able to see it somewhere here. Player. Buffs. Overeating buff. You have gorged too much food and you feel sick. Your maximum stamina is lowered. Cool. We got people of the forest, shepherds, gamekeepers, gravediggers, farms, fishermen. Shouldn't that say farmers? Charcoal burners, tanners, woodcutters, hermits. Stats, we don't care about that right now. Conspicuousness. Distinctive fine clothing and expensive armor are typically very conspicuous. Bland pieces, on the other hand, less so. Pretty cool. Even like the way that the texture of the yellow that goes on here, and the crack right there beside the icons, it's pretty cool looking. Alright, let's present ourselves to the lady. How do you walk? There we go.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
I know about herbs. I do. How do I recognize the herbs? Lithium potion is dangerous, isn't it? I say I know about herbs.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage,
Reputation
not some
lost.
dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too.
Maybe we should
I
move
could
it.
manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I can manage.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Thought we just said we were going to bury him.
All the saints watching over you, and the Holy Virgin.
Is this the spade I need? Let's bury this fella. By the way, is there any... Let's see what it looks like if I put the sharpness up more. Wait a minute. Do I even have that turned on? Oh, I do. Oh yeah, because the sharpness. Right. Never mind. Here we go. Looking good. I think I have to bury him down by the creek. Is that a bear? What's a... Do you think that thing will attack me? What I was trying to say was that wild boars are dangerous, aren't they? Make sure we're going the right way. Carry the corpse to the stream. Okay.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
See if this thing's gonna attack me. Nope. Okay. All right, let's dig. Put the corpse in the grave. First of all, can we decapitate him? Can't at all. Can't mutilate bodies. After quite a bit of arduous work. How am I feeling? No buffs or anything. So there's the grave. Now we go pick some flowers. Oh, buildings. Don't want to go too far in the wrong direction, but maybe just a little bit.
I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
No, I know, but just wanted to look over there. Can't zoom in or anything, huh? Guess because human eyes don't zoom. Might be why. Mushroom picking. Alright. Get on task. Stay on task. Hello, Poopy. Hey, where'd the chickens come from? They weren't here before, were they? I believe in the first game you killed chicken. You killed chicken. Looks dangerous.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
This is a good walking in the woods simulator. There's Henry. His eyes look like they're reflecting a camera flash. Caps lock for slow move.
Beautiful.
Oh, he comments when you take a picture, I see. What's happened here? Nice looking tree. Not a nice looking leaf. You know how what game has extremely good looking detailed leaves? Dragon Age Inquisition. These leaves don't look great. Ooh, look at the buck. You discovered Boshanna's meadow. This is sage. Come on, Henry, you know what
Purple
that is.
flower. Sage. There we go.
Talking about, you've picked countless bundles of sage, bouquets of sage. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Chamomile? Yeah.
That's it. Chamomile.
Right.
Pick it all.
I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajana on the double.
Pick it
The
all.
sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Pick it all. By the way, are you back to work, Aurora? Or still off? And if you're playing your game, you can answer me later. One can never have too much chamomile. What the hell? Didn't I pick all this already? Dandelion stew. Ah.
What a view!
It's gonna be cool that he comments. More deer and rabbit. Am I allowed over here? Will game get mad at me? Surprised that deer lets me so close. I intend to pick every flower in this game. Look at that, cool. Wonder how to get that. With the barking.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
I'll ask you one more time. I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain.
Yikes. Wasn't expecting that. Let's go down there and help out, I guess. I don't think I can take on two people. And the game is even suggesting not to try violence.
Is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
It'd be interesting. If I could sneak up on that guy. Kill him.
I'm the one asking the questions. And when I say we're from Bergov, then we're from fucking Bergov. Tell me, how come... Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov
sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
We're messengers and we were ambushed. You don't look like von Bergau's men.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
This clear off one seems to... I don't know why it has a 7 under it. Don't really want to be aggressive though, so let's go with this lie we sent them away.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood? Asshole!
What?
Go! Get ready to face your maker! She's there, you are!
Fuck you, buddy. I wonder what happened, how he was able to break free. Hopefully Bazula doesn't mind that. Another corpse in her yard. Be our body dumping grounds. Serial killer. Serial killer Henry. Start digging?
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Ooh.
This is kind of cool. I can make my own graveyard of my kills. This what? Metal. So what's this symbol here? Riki. Riki means you stink. It's not only unpleasant for people around you, but your stench can even give you away if you're trying to pass unnoticed. You can easily get rid of the smell by visiting baths or washing yourself in a trough. I'd like to have these swapped. Tailor's kit. Gain a small point lead at the start of... Oh, what? Tin badge of head start. You gain a small point lead at the start of the game. What? Oh, we've got to wash up again, haven't we? What's this other freaking symbol mean? Damaged armor. What's damaged? What's damaged? Okay. This maybe? No, I'm not even wearing that. What the fuck? I don't see anything damaged. I don't even have anything on now. Literally nothing on. Let's see if I drop this, if I lose that. Throwing away an item that's equipped. What's this, maybe? Fuck, I don't know. The debuff has disappeared. I think. Isn't it? Yep. Don't know why, though. What do I look like right now? Not bad. He looks somewhat cross-eyed. Yeah, what's he gonna say?
Nice one.
Oh, there's an upstairs? She'd get mad if we lockpicked her chest. Ooh, arrows. What was that? Kinda need to see when I picked these up. You know? Name. Dang, it doesn't show you what I picked up most latest. Marksman's kit, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Set of tools are keeping your bow or crossbow in good condition. Lubricant, bowstrings, and tools to repair other minor damage. Alright, let's show ourselves off. Oh, I got the broken equipment fucking debuff again.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So,
who's
I'd
Pavlena?
like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
You deserve to know the truth.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night, but fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
I'll brew it.
All right, I'll try.
I have lots of experience.
Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Oh, you do like him now, huh? You like him when he's cleaned up? He's a bit clean. He's okay.
Great.
Alright, you can brew potions at the alchemy bench. How you doing? Oh, let's pray.
Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajena too. And let her save Sir Hans.
Bajena.
Deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Alright, that was cool. Should I lockpick this shit? I guess not. Guess we'll be nice to the old woman. She's quite nice. Kind of reminds me of my grandmother. Just a little bit. Here we go.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and
It's right in front of
remember
me.
what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
What the hell? Recipes. You can flip through the book using A and D. I can't flip anywhere. And by pressing Q, you can switch between recipes and the herbarium. When you are finished reading, go back to brewing by pressing R. Alright, so what do we gotta do here?
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
Sleep heals you faster, and if good quality, energy replenishes faster while sleeping. You will need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile and a handful of sage. You need to ass the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and... okay. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron.
You must
Finally,
have read
pour.
it by now, surely.
Now, lady. So we put chamomile, 1 turn. No. Chamomile, wine. Start with the wine, boil it, add chamomile for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Unboiled?
You must have read it by now, surely.
Well, let's give it a try.
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose
Which was
the right
wine.
pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron.
If you enter photo mode, they should just have it so that his eyes are open.
Cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
How do I lower? Pour the correct base. Yeah, move the cauldron down. Move down.
Hear that bubbling?
Cool.
It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked.
Open your
Put
inventory.
them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
What do I need again? Chamomile and sage.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Where are my herbs that I just laid down? Where are they? Oh. Isn't this
Before you put it on the
isn't this
flame,
crazy for doing
turn
alchemy?
the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Okay.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
It wasn't enough, no?
All right. Now,
Sand
take
didn't
1
run out.
handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
It's so crazy.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
We brewed a potion.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Alright, you are tired. You get rid of fatigue by sleeping in a bed. Furthermore, your health regenerates while you sleep. Did I fix it? Huh. It's gone. Or will it just come back again like it did before? Who knows? I wonder if I should make more potion instead of going to bed. What else do I... What else can I make? Nothing? Damn. No more recipes, huh? See if I can remember what to do. We take some wine. Chamomile and sage are still up there. 2 handfuls of this, I think. And then we move down to let it boil. And move this over. Once it's done, we'll move up. Okay. And then we take some sage, put it in the mortar, and use the pestle. And dunker. Then we take a file and pour. And see if we didn't fail. Yay!
I left that chamomile on the fire too long, I reckon.
You did? But it worked, no? Left the chamomile on the fire too long. Really? But I did get a chamomile, didn't I? Not wearing a pouch? Thought I was. Left the chamomile on the fire too long. What do you mean? It's almost like get this ready right now. So I lower it. And done. That was perfect. No comment that time? I feel like because I got just one potion, I didn't do it right. Perfect. Oh, mount 3 that time. Okay. Alrighty. Going to sleep, are we?
All done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest. We did what we could for Hans. The rest is in God's hands. Now go and rest. A bit of sleep will do you good.
If you say so. Sleep and save. Oh dear. It's only 5 o'clock. It's 11 hours.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Is that Bianca, maybe? Who's she? Or maybe that's the old woman's daughter or something? Who's that?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
Okay.
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
I can hear him talking in the
Ma knows
background.
what she's doing. And that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Battered.
I feel like I got thrown by a horse and then stampeded by a herd of cattle.
Is it really that bad?
More or less. Although the fact that I'm hurting all over means I'm alive. So I reckon it's all good. Considering.
That's surely the healthy way of looking at it. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
A beautiful maiden.
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver and scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join ours. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Perk points. Increasing Henry's level will give you perk points. You can use them to unlock his other abilities. Press P. 16 available perk points? Okay. Seems like a lot. Main level. Titles don't honor the people that wear them. People honor the titles they hold. Your main level reflects your overall progress. So what do we want to level up? And how? Okay, these are the ones that are available, I guess. Knowing how to fall is a useful skill to have, and seeing how often life knocks you down, you've managed to pick up the art rather quickly. Fall damage reduced. Deft hands. You wield weapons with ease and naturalness, as if you've done nothing else. As if you've done nothing else, childhood. The required agility for all weapons will be too lower for you. In general, if you have a lower agility than the weapon requires, you will find it more difficult to fight with. But if you have a higher agility, the stamina consumption will drop. With this perk, you will reach that state sooner. That sounds good. You grew up in a forge where hard work was never in short supply, true, and you find a certain satisfaction in it. If you carry a sack or even a dead or unconscious body, the weight only counts as half. Therefore, they will hardly burden you, and carrying them will no longer cost you extra stamina. Additionally, your carrying capacity is permanently increased by 8 pounds. Sounds good. When Sir Radzig took you into his service, the first thing he did was send you to train under Master Bernard. You still remember the beatings he gave you? The required strength for all weapons will be 2 less for you. In general, if you have a lower strength than the weapon requires, you'll do less damage with it. Conversely, if your strength is higher, you'll do more damage. With this perk, you'll reach that state sooner. So I could get that and the deft hands one. An ascetic. The art of asceticism is inherent in hermits, but any pilgrim, serf or traveler knows that lack of food is a fairly common affliction of medieval man. So knowing how to get by on little comes in handy more often than you'd like. Your nourishment will decrease 30% slower. In other words, you will last longer without food before hunger starts to bother you. That's probably a good one. You will bleed noticeably slower. Still, if you don't bandage up, you'll die eventually. You'll just have more time. Both of those sound quite good. And I can't take anything from speech. And what are the main levels? You gain reputation. If you gain reputation, the increase will be 10% higher. Okay. If you lose reputation, the drop will be 10% less. I have 16 available perk points. How much do these things cost? Because if they cost one each, I can get everything. Let's start with deft hands. No, let's start with the food thing, so I don't have to worry about eating as often. So I got 16 points. Yeah. Cost one. Deft hands, just one. Alrighty. Oh, what? Guess it was one or the other. Wonder why I can't select that. Confusing. All right then. I have 12 available perk points. Why can't I get these? I don't see any immediate reason why. Steal. Eat from pot. How's our nourishment? 83. And this makes it go up what? $98. Oh, we have full health now too. Cap on, you're good now? Where are you, buddy? There he is. Hello,
Look who's
Hans.
finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Sir Hans was captured by humans.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Brutal cutthroats. You're done, are you? Did you see me doing the alchemy or no? Also, I asked, are you still off work or back? Brutal cutthroats.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape,
Okay,
and murder.
50%.
They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's
Ooh,
just
humans.
what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
So Sir Hans here is better, and so is Henry. This guy's Henry, in case you don't realize. Sir Hans took an arrow.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get
Her
inside.
purse is
and
clipping
open the
through the
portcullis
bench.
To our brothers in arms, who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans, and saw the scarf for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
How'd you beat that cutthroat?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get
But
on
I
our
don't
way
want to
as soon as
leave
possible.
here.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you. For your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help
Save
when
your
you're in
schnapps.
danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena.
Oh, we got a recipe for it. We'll do that after this.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says,
Okay.
may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take
She
up your
looks so
offer.
surreal.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The less fuss going on around here, the better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True. That animal's
Growler.
God's gift. Time to do something useful. The days are long, but there's no end of work to do.
Aye. Thank you, Pavlena. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Alrighty.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Good day.
Wash up. Clean as you're gonna get. Alright, now let's try and make some savior schnapps. Excuse me. Where's the recipe? The hell? I did get the recipe, did I not? Don't understand. Oh, here we go. Learn. Do you want to see it in the recipe book? Yeah. Alright, so what do we gotta do? Oh shit, we don't have any belladonna. Can't make any of that. But I will make another chamomile decoction. Save your schnapps. Alright. Take some chamomile and some sage. We need 2 counts of chamomile. Oops. Can I put it in there? No. Wine. Put that back. Can you put it in the dish, right? So if I take things out of turn, I can put it in the dish. Add wine. Okay. So 2 chamomiles. Right?
Henry, what are you waiting for?
Oh, don't start.
Henry, we've got to get to the castle before dark.
Oh man, you can stand out there and complain the whole time I'm doing this. Three thingies.
Henry, what are you waiting for?
Well, it's too bad I don't have any belladonna. Hello?
Have you something more important to do than our vital mission from Yobston Hanush?
What are they eating? Are you right? You couldn't type? I don't know if the time is passing or not. So did you see the alchemy?
God's teeth, Henry! We've got to get to the castle before dark.
God's teeth. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? It was made great again, exactly. This is the same as it was in the first game. But it seems a bit better. Just slightly better. Well, it looks better, I guess. Let's cook a little more.
Henry, what are you waiting for?
Unfortunately, we have to listen to him complain while we do it. Alright. Chamomile. Into the wine. Another chamomile. Into the wine. And let's grind up our sage in advance in the mortar. Oh god, fail guard. Did you see how they've like fired everybody and admitted the game was a failure?
Henry, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, it did not sell well. It was a failure. Such a bad game. Sometimes. Uh-oh.
Next time I should stick to the recipe.
What did I do wrong? Wonder what the hell I did wrong. Maybe it was because he's out there yelling at me to hurry up. Chamomile. Sage. And confirm. Alright. Chamomile. Yeah, same here. To chamomile. We move the cauldron down. We start the sand glass. It boils for one turn. And ready? Move it up. Now, sage. Mortar. Pezzo. Into the cauldron. A file. And pour. And don't tell me I failed. That's more like it. You've reached a new level in alchemy and something. I have. Yeah, sometimes I think about Failguard and I'm just like, can't believe that I spent as long playing it as I did. So, that's what I think of Failguard. I guess we can leave. As much as I kind of like this whole place. And the old woman and her daughter. Look at the rabbits. Should we go back and visit my bodies at least? Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? There's one, and there's the other guy. Nettle. I'd like to tell you what it's about, but it's hard for me to say. I guess it's time to leave, isn't it? Nettle soup. I think you can also just like do alchemy experiments. Like I can just take some of the stuff that I have and try different things and see what happens.
God's teeth, Henry! We've got to get to the castle before dark.
All right. Well, let's talk to her first. How do you manage here?
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us when it's something serious.
Yeah, it's an RPG. It's not like super in-depth like Dragon Age Origins or Baldur's Gate 3. But you make choices. And in the first game, this guy was looking for his sword that was stolen after his parents got killed. I don't know if he ever got it, though. I can't really remember. There are romance options, I believe. I think there's even more in this game, as far as I know. You can shoot.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trusky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin.
Yeah, it looks good and it's running really well too, because it just came out today, so I thought there'd be like a lot of maybe bugs or something.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
What are you waiting for?
Interesting. What's going on in this dominion?
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Burgau rousted them out. But I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semin's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Truskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that... A band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond. God be with you.
Like that, the conversation is done. I actually pre-ordered this game, and I never pre-order games. I bumped into her, and she's like, I apologize. So that's the old woman while she lives here.
Out here.
That's just the way it is. It's for me to know, and you to find out.
All right. I won't pry.
Imagine asking a hermit, well, how come you're out here anyway? And they're like, that's for me to know and you to find out. Or, what did the other one say? We just do, and that's that. Don't want to talk
Can you
about
tell
it.
me something about these parts?
What can I say? The village of Sheleov is nearby, and close to it there's a big traveller's inn. And to the north of Sheleov is Tachov. They've got a blacksmith's there, and a small tavern. There's no love lost between the folks from Sheleov and Tachov. They're always out to spite each other. Some dispute about some meadow.
Their eyes move quite realistically, I find. They look you up and down and stuff.
Well, I don't suppose those are the only villages around here.
It ain't far from Sheleov to Semin. Sir Jan, the owner, he got a big stud farm with fine horses, and down by the water, a mill. The biggest village in these parts is Troskovitz, what lies at the foot of the castle. The local bailiff has his seat there, and there's a tavern too. Then there's Nebakov Fortress, Sir Yaramir's seat. There's a mill at the foot of it. But Pavlena knows more gossip about folk around here. She goes out and about. I stay home these days and hardly meet a soul. Take care now.
Okay. Cool.
I apologize.
Oops, sorry.
God's teeth, Henry! We've got to get to the castle before dark.
Alright, let's go.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trotsky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Ratai with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
We have to go back from Mutt.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
What about the rest of our company? They're all dead, aren't they?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance.
Pretty sure I saw
You're
each of
right,
them
we should
die.
Just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I saw him.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going.
Reputation gained.
Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Oh, guess we're leaving. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Oh. That was really nice.
Oh, I hope
Once again,
they've got
very
a good
cinematic.
physician at this castle, or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about?
This is kind of like crazy good.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and it's
I kind of thought it was Captain Thomas who
unfortunate you
attacked
are.
them.
The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck
was that?
He's covered in poop.
Now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
First we have to wash and change to get our letter back. We can always go back. Letter. Okay, so they were bringing a letter to that castle and they've lost it. I guess it got taken by the bandits that attacked them.
Oh, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind
Kill them.
bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge at them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
Take it by stealth, we'll kill them one by one. Get reinforcements. One by one.
I was thinking more like we could find a good spot to ambush them, stealthily. We could manage to take them, even just the two of us. Take them down one at a time. One after another.
Right. And with what? Sticks and stones? Henry, use your head. That would be suicide.
Well then, we might as well just head back to Ratai.
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Hanish would understand. That's Hans Capon's Lord Father.
I'm sure Sir Hanish would understand.
He might, but he'd never let me forget it. I can guarantee you that. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
You're not to blame for their deaths. Let's go back and bury them.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen,
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers. What is it? It's that woman from the pond.
Oh, okay.
The one you gave us away for.
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Suppose so.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Welcome back.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Oh no, look at this. It's getting... Ah. I got like 4 options to read and no time to do it. Be quiet, sorry, I've seen you before. You're the woman from the pond. I've seen you before.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I thought we divided up first.
I'm gonna need a mod that
What do you expect?
that turns off the QTEs on the dialogue. It's pointless.
There's a shortage of men, and anyone that can work is working already.
There's a band of nomads camping nearby.
Oh, you mean because she's got a large bosom? Yeah, I see
won't
that.
allow his soldiers out the castle.
I think this game is, I think the, I think the people who make it are kind of against the whole, like, woke stuff in games. But they're also in hot water because apparently you can discover dice. Ooh, where? Oh, dice. Nobody's playing though. Yeah, apparently you can make Henry have gay experience in this game. Look at how real that guy looks. But yeah, you couldn't do that in the first game, so people are angry about that. Doesn't bother me though.
You afraid to ask a pa?
Yeah, the gay experience.
Lean forwards with your arms stretched out and try to touch.
Nobody playing dice.
Like I say, I'm the very soul of honesty.
Ironed.
Praise be to Jesus, you don't stink no more. Still a pain in the arse, though.
Let me drink in peace.
Nobody want to play craps. Unless, is it over here? Hello. What are you standing here for?
What are you standing here for?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it?
Maybe I could unload it.
No, that's a stroke of luck. I'm just looking for a job myself. How about I haul those sacks? It's all the
So
same
much
to
for
me.
talking to the girl.
Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
Alright. Oh,
Did the innkeeper
Look
say
out.
the sacks?
yeah, we better talk to this lady. Oh, she's just standing there waiting for us, so. Dry a food item? Really? Interesting. Drying food. Drying food improves its nutritional value and makes it last significantly longer. Cool. So I can make a dried pear. Apple already looks dry. Let's just start with the dried pear.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
You parted with pear. You received dried pear. That was quick. Instant dry. Dried pear. Huh, imagine that. That's so neat. That's not in the first game. They've expanded the realistic systems. There she is. Kinda want to go in here though, rather than talk to you. There's Innkeeper Betty. Rob. Tempting.
Like I'm invisible or something.
Knockout. Alright, let's talk to her.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by bandits.
By those bandits.
What bandits?
Yeah, I need a
you
mod
on
to
about?
shut off the QTEs. We saved you. I don't remember saving anybody. You were attacked at the pond.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
Why is she lying? Oh, right.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl, but it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
What reason would she have to lie about that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
What reason would she have to lie about being at the pond?
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. You'll be there.
That's what women do.
For sure.
No, wait.
You just lie for no reason?
Don't lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
I have to go to bed, unfortunately.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
That kind of work is beneath us. Yeah, it is for the weak, but I am weak. I'd actually like to keep playing this, but... Alright, we'll do it.
Alright, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
Alright, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz Rattay from far away. Skalitz is where he grew up, that got raided by the humans. Rattay is kind of where he ends up in the first game. I'm gonna say that.
Rattay.
Rattay. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
What's this star symbol here? I heard something about a wedding. This is like
I heard some
indicates
talk
gossip.
about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
You learned noble marriages. Will a Lord von Burgau be at the wedding? Who is Sameen? Where's the wedding going to be?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Who's Sameen?
Who is this Sameen?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Her voice is kind of odd, isn't it? Can I get to the wedding?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Will Lord Burgo be there?
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
What's life like here anyhow?
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Is von Burgau recruiting soldiers?
Is von Burgov recruiting men at arms?
No, von Burgov ain't got nothing to do with that. They go of their own free will. They're fed up of ordinary work, so they try their luck elsewhere. It don't occur to them they might not come back. They just see easy earnings. Then the old folks have to do their work in the fields.
Is this the only
Is
tavern?
this the only tavern here?
In Truskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where can I find work? She's gonna be like, I just gave you work. You still haven't done it.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a
Radovan.
bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there.
Come to
if
mention?
you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
Millers in this game are criminals, basically. I don't know why. I don't know if that's like historically accurate. But they tend to be like thieves. And sell stolen goods and stuff. And buy stolen goods. Which is good for me. Because I like to steal and sell stolen goods. About the wedding.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
Wish to move the sacks.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Here it comes.
Game saved. Let's see if anyone's playing dice yet.
We could come up with a plan to take her
Nope,
away.
nobody is. I keep thinking I need to like hit Alt or whatever to see what's lootable.
I'd like a beer.
So she said there were people over here to talk to. There's a blacksmith, he'll give us work.
And she
The
stamps
miller.
and bites when she's upset.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Easy does it. Deep breaths.
Svatya.
We'll talk about it later.
Who's Svatya again? Seems jittery. Very jittery.
To your health, my friends!
Probably shouldn't do anything else. Just go to bed. Look how real they look. It's crazy. His beard.
Look out! I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to...
Today's a scorcher.
That guy.
I'll have a beer.
What at the big wheel.
Yeah, I can't wait to play it tomorrow. When you threaten someone, it doesn't have to end with you clapped in the pillory. Try backing away calmly and putting your weapon away. Alright, I'll have to try and remember that. Alright, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And yeah, I'll be on playing this tomorrow, so... Save and quit. Yes. Okay, good night.